welcome to another episode from the Apple Tree. Today we will be reviewing Top Gun Maverick. Spoiler warning for anyone watching this video, as we will go into detail of this film as well as the previous Top Gun film. So be warned when you watch this video, as it may spoil the film for you, and if you don't want to spoil it for you, I recommend that you go watch this film and then come back and listen to our review. Thank you. After more than 30 years of service as one of the Navy's top aviators, and dodging the advancement in rank that would ground him, Pete Maverick Mitchell finds himself training a detachment of Top Gun graduates for a specialized mission, the likes of which no living pilot has ever seen. Facing an uncertain future and confronting the ghosts of his past, Maverick is drawn into a confrontation with his own deepest fears, culminating in a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those who will be chosen to fly it. Will Maverick be able to teach the pilots how to fly this mission, and can it even be done? And even if it can be done, will these heroes be able to make it home? Ripe apples. Maverick wants to do his best to train these pilots to overcome the impossible and complete this mission successfully. He wants to see everyone come home safely. He doesn't want to lose a single one of his team. Therefore, he does his best to train them with everything that he knows. He teaches them with discipline because he doesn't want to go easy on them, because the task ahead is not going to be easy and they need to be prepared for the worst. He also teaches them to become a team. Brewster lost his father, Goose, in the last film in an accident. And at the beginning of this film, he does not trust Maverick after what happened to his father. He also blames Maverick for pulling his papers and setting him back 4 years on his career. Maverick only did this, however, because Brewster's mom asked him to, because she didn't want to lose her son too after she just lost her husband. Maverick doesn't want Rooster to hate his own mother, so Maverick takes the fall and allows Rooster to be angry at him and not tell them the truth. And as the film progresses, however, Rooster begins to learn how to forgive Maverick for what happened, and they become teammates and friends. Even though the lives of all these pilots are at stake, they don't give up on the mission, because if they don't do this mission, many people will die. Maverick is seen giving everything for the mission and for the others. Other pilots are seen giving their all to help each other. This is a great thing to see in a film, portraying how soldiers and those who are in our military give everything that they have, their lives, their time, to protect their country and to protect other people. It's great to see this in a film, and it makes it such a great film. Iceman, Maverick's old rival from the last film, helps Maverick realize that some things are not forever, and then at some point you need to let go of your past and move on to your future. As Maverick is getting older, he struggles with the fact that soon he's not going to be able to continue to fly these fighter pilots because he's just getting older, and he needs to learn to let go and let the new Top Gun graduates take the wheel. And this is a great lesson to learn for the audience, because we aren't immortal. We can't do everything that we want to be able to do. At some point, we need to know when it's time to pass the baton. Hangman is one of the more cocky pilots on the team. He's very cocky. He can be rude, but when he's not picked for the mission, he is humbled. He realizes somewhat that it isn't all about him, but he's still there when he is needed. And this is also a good lesson to show that pride isn't going to help you, and good numbers, good grades, and all that. It isn't everything. There's multiple things to becoming a good pilot. Rotten apples. The violence in this film includes a lot of gunfire. Mostly we don't see anyone shot. It's more like dogfights. A lot of explosions are seen, or rockets are shot. We see some blood, but the violence isn't actually as bad as you would expect for a movie about war, but you still do get the war kind of feeling from this film. The sexual content in this film is very mild. We see a few shirtless guys, some of them at the beach. Some women are in bikinis. We also see one scene in which it is hinted that Maverick and a woman slept together, but we only see Maverick shirtless very briefly, and we don't see any nudity. The scene ends when they get on the bed, so we really don't see anything. We see a few scenes in which the team is at the bar and they're seen drinking, but we don't really see anyone act really drunk. There is a lot of cussing in this film. The S word is used probably about 25 times, some in bursts of 5 or more at one time. We hear holy combined with some of those. The Lord's name is misused a few times, and we hear a few uses of the D word. We hear one F-bomb near the end of the film. The language in this film is pretty high, and it's mostly because people are things are changing around them every couple seconds, flying an airplane at 100 miles an hour. It's just you get that. That's probably the worst part of this film. But overall, this movie is great. The plot is very well put together, and the stakes are shown very well. The fact that the planes aren't CGI makes the movie feel even more real. You'll feel like you're actually in the skies with Maverick and his team fighting the enemy. The sound is great as well. The soundtrack is just amazing. The film has the perfect balance of action, drama, romance, and comedy. The lessons this film teaches are great for everyone to see. We don't get many lessons from Hollywood anymore, just action and politics. But there aren't really any politics in this film, which makes it even better. It's a great story, and it's a great movie that I watch again and again because it's written just so well. I also like some of the lines that are in this film, especially when Maverick tells Rooster not to think when he's in the air, kind of training him. Later on in the film, the Rooster does something that Maverick didn't want him to do, and he says, "What were you thinking?" And Rooster comes back with, "You told me not to think." This was downright hilarious. So in the end, this is just an awesome film, written very well, and I didn't even see the first Top Gun movie before watching this film, but it was very easy to follow anyway. It was refreshing to see a film that isn't focused on politics be so successful in the box office. The main drawback of this movie is the language, which I would note if you do watch this film, but nevertheless, I hope you do watch this film. Thank you for watching our video today. If you liked it, please leave us a like so we can know that you appreciated the video and make more awesome content. And if you continue to like our content, please give us a subscribe so that you will get notified whenever we release a video. Thank you again for watching today, and we hope to see you around soon.